In this video, we are discussing next other some important South Indian dynasties. So that only we are discussing in this video. So last class we already discussed about Kadamba dynasty and Shatavahana dynasty. Now other two important dynasty about we are discussing in this video. So in that first one here they given Gangas. Gangas also one of the important dynasty in South India. So we all are knowing when Kadamba dynasty they established the dynasty in the place of northwest Karnataka. In the same period, Ganga dynasty also they came and they established the dynasty in southern part of Karnataka, means in South Karnataka. And next one point we want to know, they ruled totally 650 years. So that much of period they ruled by overall South India. This Ganga dynasty they ruled totally 650. So that much of years they ruled by overall Karnataka. And next one point we want to know, their capitals. We can see there are two capitals for Ganga dynasty. One is Kolar in Kuvalapuri, and another one is Talakadu in Talavanapura. So these are the two important capitals we can see for Ganga dynasty. One is Kolar, second one is Talakaveri. So after that we want to know, and who is the founder of this one dynasty, Ganga dynasty? So here they are saying the founder of Ganga dynasty is Konkana Varma. Here they given Konkani Varma is a founder of Ganga dynasty. So after that now we want to know who is the famous king of in this dynasty. So before that we want to know the royal elephants was the emblem of Ganga dynasty. So we had discussed in Kadamba dynasty, the emblem of Kadamba dynasty is lion. Same that like here also Ganga dynasty also we can see the emblem of Ganga dynasty. So that one here they given name as a royal elephant. So after that now we want to know who is the famous king of in this dynasty. So here they say Dhruvanita is a famous king of Ganga dynasty. So here they saying, so here they given the achievements of Dhruvanita. Here they saying he ruled the 1000 years ago. He ruled by as a ruler of Ganga dynasty and is a brave warrior also. Is a good warrior and strongest person, and he become as a famous king. So after the next one point here they saying is a scholar also. Not only a brave leader, is a good writer also. So that they say about Dhruvanita. And next one point here they say his mother, here they say Jeshta Devi, she belonged to, here they say Punata. So there is no son fell in that particular dynasty of Punata. So after that this Punata dynasty also handed over by Dhruvanita or controlled by Dhruvanita, because of in Punata dynasty there is no rulers, they did not came any rulers, so that's why this dynasty also controlled by Dhruvanita. So that like they say. And next one here they say he defeated by, there are so much of neighboring countries, neighboring dynasties, and capture the place and they control. And not only this one, he extended his empire also, and he given so much of importance about irrigation facility for agriculture field. So this is also one of the important contribution. And next one we already discussed is a brave warrior as well as is a scholar, means great writer. So that means now we want to know which are the books he written. Why we want to call as a scholar? So here they saying he written in books in a language of Sanskrit and Kannada, both languages also written. Here they say in a Sanskrit poet Bharavis, here they given Kirtirajasara 15th Sarga, and he translated Gunada's Vaddakatha also into Sanskrit. And Srivijaya, as mentioned, is the Kaviraja Marga, that Dhruvanita is a famous Kannada prose writer. So these like we can see some of the contributions of Dhruvanita. Means he translated some of the books. For example, here they say Kirtiraja, after that, Kirtananjanaya, after that Gunada's Vaddakatha, and Dhruvanita is a famous king. This one also we are getting information in the books of Kaviraja Marga. And next one here they say Kaviraja Marga, this is the first book we are getting in the language of Kannada. So these are the important points about Dhruvanita. So after the Dhruvanita, we can see some other peoples also they came and they started to rule. They are also famous king in Ganga dynasty. So here they given after the Dhruvanita, they given Sri Purusha, after Rachamalla and others also they ruled. And Sri Purusha they say is built many lakes like a Dhruvanita. Dhruvanita like they given the importance about the irrigation facility. Same that like only Sri Purusha also they given importance of irrigation and built of lake. After that we can see one of the important lake built by Sri Purusha in the place of Kunigal. After that Muddal Kunigal Kere, famous folk song based this lake only. We are knowing one of the famous song Muddal Kunigal Kere. So this songs came by about this Kunigal lake. This lake Kunigal lake built by Sri Purusha. So after that Sri Purusha, Rachamalla he also ruled by this Karnataka in Ganga dynasty. So when Rachamalla came, on that time one of the important minister also came. That person name is here they given Chaundaraya. So when Chaundaraya came, he built one of the important architecture now was present in world famous architecture, that is Gomateshwara, that one located in Asan. So this statue or this architecture built by Chaundaraya. So these are the important kings came in Ganga dynasty. One is Dhruvanita, Sri Purusha, after that Rachamalla. When Rachamalla came, so on that time only we can see Chaundaraya, he built by one of the important world famous statue, that is Gomateshwara. And now we want to know the contributions of Ganga dynasty in the sector of religious or literature and architecture. In what was the contribution they are given? So that only now we want to know. So here the first one they given the religious contributions of Ganga dynasty. So when we are discussing about the religious contributions, so here they saying they given there's so much of support or encourage to Jainism as well as Vedic religion. So both for also they given support. So after that next one point they say the kings they accepted Vaishnava religion and they given support of Buddha. Here they given Buddha, next one Kalamukta and Lokayukta sect. So these are the religion for also they given support. So that's why we can get some of the information or evidence about these are the sect extended in the place of Ganga, in the dynasty of Ganga. So this only they are saying that only their peoples or rulers who are they came in Ganga dynasty, they given support to all the religion. So that like they are saying. So after this one, we want to know next one contribution, that one here they given literature. So when we are discussing about the literature contribution, we all are knowing who are the came rulers in that particular dynasty, they all are scholars. Who are brave leaders, who are famous king in Ganga dynasty, as well as their scholars also. They have written so much of books. We already discussed about Dhruvanita. Dhruvanita is one of the important scholar. And not only this one, here they saying he written in the books in Sanskrit and Kannada, both languages also he written. After that we can see Sri Purusha. He was one of the important person, king and as a great scholar in Ganga dynasty. And he written Gajashastra and Ganga's minister Chaundaraya, he written Chaundaraya Purana. So these are the important literatures we can find out in the region of Ganga dynasty. So after that now we want to know what are the architecture's contribution given by Ganga dynasty. So here they say about the architecture contribution, Ganga dynasty peoples or rulers, they given support to architectures. We can see there is so much of temples and we can see there are different types of architecture contribution given by Ganga peoples or Ganga rulers. So here they given Kapileshwar of Manne, Nagamangala Taluku, after Nelamangala Taluku. After that next one here they given Pataleshwara of Talakadu, Kolaramma of Kolar, Jain Basidi of Shamana Bedagala, and next one Panchakta Basidi of Kabahalli, Nagamangala Taluku. So these are the important contribution given by Ganga dynasty. But overall the architectures of Ganga dynasty, one of the important contribution, that is the Gomateshwara. This is one of the important contribution, and this site we can see 58 feet that much of height, and this is monolithical rock, means in single rock in they constructed by the Gomateshwara, world famous architecture Gomateshwara. So these are the important contribution given by Ganga dynasty. So now we are understood, students, the founder of Ganga dynasty and the famous kings and the contributions of Ganga dynasty in the sector of religious and in the sector of literature and the architecture. So now we want to know, after the Ganga dynasty, we can see another important dynasty also. They given so much of support in all the sector, and they are also one of the important dynasty in South India. So that one here they given name as a Chalukyas of Badami. The Chalukyas of Badami also one of the important dynasty in South India. So that means now we want to discuss about, so who are the famous king and what was the contribution they given. So these are the matters now we want to discuss. So when we are discussing about Chalukyas of Badami, they ruled by totally 2 centuries. 2 centuries means 200 years. Overall, they ruled by 200 years. So now we want to know the capital of Chalukyas of Badami. Here they say Badami or Vatapi in a Bagalkot district. So this is the capital of Chalukyas of Badami, and their their emblem of dynasty, a symbol of dynasty, they did as a boar, means Varaha. Varaha was an emblem of Chalukyas of Badami dynasty. And next one we want to know, in this Chalukyas of Badami dynasty, the famous king is Immadi Pulakeshi. So Immadi Pulakeshi is a very famous king of Chalukyas of Badami. So now we want to know, that means about the information of Immadi Pulakeshi. So who is Immadi Pulakeshi? How he become a famous king? So that only now we want to know. So when we are discussing about the Immadi Pulakeshi, here they say is one of the brave king or strongest person, famous king in Chalukyas of Badami. He defeated so many of dynasty. So here they saying one by one, because of here they say before that he got the kingdom is in his father, but when he came or when he became a king of on the time, there are so many people they opposed to Immadi Pulakeshi. They are saying is not a comfortable to that particular post. So that like they all are opposed. So in that one of the important person is uncle Mangalesh. So when Mangalesh is opposed to get a post of Immadi Pulakeshi as a king in Chalukyas of Badami, so on that time he did war against the Mangalesh and he defeated. After that he became a king. And we can see some of the achievements of Immadi Pulakeshi. He defeated by Gangas and Kadambas. Here they say he defeated by Kadambas and Gangas. And on that time, here they saying Rashtrakutas, they are under the control of Chalukyas of Badami. They started battle against or war against or struggle against Chalukyas of Badami. So on that time also successfully Immadi Pulakeshi he defeated or he solved the rebellion, the war. So this is also one of the important achievements. After that here they say not only in South India, in North Indian dynasty against also Immadi Pulakeshi did war and he captured there are so many places. So here they saying one by one names. For example, here they saying Lata, Malwa and Gujaras of North and till the Gujarat. So till this much of place he captured. And next one they saying Vengi, Kalinga and Kosala, East kings, they surrender their place to Immadi Pulakeshi. Because of is it that much of strong person, if he did battle, they can lose the war. So in that purpose, the kings of North India, they given their place to Immadi Pulakeshi. So these like Immadi Pulakeshi, he become very famous king. And not only this one, he defeated by Pallava kings in Kanchi. Pallava kings of Kanchi, therefore also he defeated. After that he captured in till north south India, they saying till the river of Kaveri. So that much of area he captured. And next one point also we want to know, in north side here they say he extended his dynasty till Narmada river. In north in Narmada to till south in river Kaveri. Till that much of area captured by Immadi Pulakeshi. And he had good relationship with South Indian dynasty. Especially here they give some important dynasty, Cholas, Cheras and Pandyas. They have good relationship. And one of the important achievements of Immadi Pulakeshin, that is in North India, one of the important king, that is Harshavardhana. When Harshavardhana started battle against Immadi Pulakeshin in the basin or in the river region of Narmada, so on that time Immadi Pulakeshin defeated by Harshavardhana. So this is one of the important achievements of Immadi Pulakeshin. So when he defeated by Harshavardhana, you got two important titles. So one is here they say Praneshwara, and second one here they say Dakshina Panteshwara. One is Praneshwara, second one is Dakshina Panteshwara. So this both the title also got by Immadi Pulakeshin because of he defeated one of the important king in North India. That king name is Harshavardhana. And next one here they say extended his empire in all the four directions, in north, south, east, west. In four directions also he captured his empire, and here they say he spread his dynasty in Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, and we can see in the place of Indian Ocean. So till that much of places he extended his empire. And next one point here they say, and next one, not only is a famous king in India, in out of country also, peoples or rulers, they recognized by Immadi Pulakeshin. So that much a famous king become as a Immadi Pulakeshin in the dynasty of Chalukyas of Badami. And next one here they say he sent commissioner to Persian king of Khusru, and he responded to Khusru to ambassador to send in Pulakeshin dynasty. And when they came here they say, when they came in Ajanta is said to be Pulakeshin welcoming ambassador of Khusru. So when the ambassador of Persian they came, the leader of Persian they came, so in the place of Ajanta they welcome. So these slide we can say about the information of Immadi Pulakeshin. So now we understood Immadi Pulakeshin is one of the important king in Chalukyas of Badami. He defeated so many of dynasty, Gangas, Kadambas, Pallavas, Rashtrakutas, and he captured North India in some of the places, Malwas, Lata or Gujarat, Kosala, Vengi and Kalinga. So these like of places he captured. And one of the important achievement of Immadi Pulakeshin, that is he defeated North Indian famous king, that is Harshavardhana. So this is one of the important achievement, and he got a title Praneshwara and Dakshina Panteshwara. And not only recognized in inside of India, in out of countries peoples, they started recognized the famous king of Immadi Pulakeshin. And he had good relationship in Persian king. He sent commissioners. So Khusru also they sent their ambassadors to in court of Pulakeshin. So these like we can see the administrative system or the programs or achievements of Immadi Pulakeshin. So after that now we want to know the contributions of Badami of Chalukyas or Chalukyas of Badami. So what was the contribution they given? So that only now we want to know. So one by one now we want to know. So when we are discussing about the contributions of Chalukyas of Badami, they given so much of contribution in the field of architectures. So in the time we can see there are so many of temples built by Chalukyas of Badami rulers. So in the place of we can see in the place of Badami, Aivole, Pattakadlu and Mahakutas. So in that place we can see there are different temples they constructed by Chalukyas of Badami. And next one here we can see in Badami, we can see this is a major centers for architectures of Chalukyas. So that like they say. And important we can see in Badami and Aivole, here they saying one by temples name. First one they given Latkan temples, Durga, Surya, Durga temple. After that Mekti temple. Next one they given Unchamalli temple. So these are the important temples built by Chalukyas of Badami. And Aivole, this one is representatives of Chalukyas architectures. So this one Aivole, the place of Aivole, that one showing how much of contribution or how much of importance or how much of encouragement they given in the field of architecture. So this one for best example place, that is Aivole. So that like they say. And Aivole they give a name also, the corridor of temple architectures. And we can see Not only this one, we can see some other two important statue, wonderful statue built by Chalukya Badami. One is Nataraja, second one is Vishnu. So this both also important architectures constructed by Chalukya Badami. And not only here, we can see in Pattadkallu also, we can see some of the temples. Best example here they given Virupaksha temple. So this is one of the important, and Mallikarjuna temple. So this is also one of the important temple constructed by Chalukya Badami. And next one here they say, in that Pattadkallu, who are they become a ruler in that Chalukya Badami? For them, crowning ceremony means the giving the post of king. So this ceremony they conducting in the place of Pattadkallu. So these, like we can see at the present, we can see this place, the Badami place or Pattadkallu place, this place is converted as a World Heritage Site. Means this one is preserved site. This like of declaration done by UNO. Because of that much of architecture, sensitive architectures or special precious architectures we can see in the place of Pattadkallu Aivole. So that's why UNO, they recognized or they consider or they declared as a World Heritage Site. So these are the important points about Chalukya Badami and Gangas. So next class we can discuss about next other important dynasty. Okay.